AEW suffers major technical issues over the weekend. Elsewhere, we have an update on Kevin Owens' surgery and spoilers on new WWE signings. It's all in the wrestling news. Hello everybody, it's Jack and Ross with the Monday Morning Wrestling News. Bit of an embarrassing weekend for All Elite Wrestling.
After a fantastic period of television, we have to add.
Oh yeah, it's been getting better. It's been on a bit of an upsurge again, but that all kind of ran into an issue over the weekend where this weekend's episode of AEW Collision on TNT ended 30 minutes earlier than expected, with the movie Black Adam being shown instead.
Isn't it funny that The Rock, his film came on and did the beating down on AEW, but if you are worried about what happened in the last 30 minutes of the show, you will be able to see it on HBO Max later today, apparently.
Yes, the full episode did air as it was supposed to on Triller and overseas. The matches that people didn't see, and I'll leave out the spoilers, we had Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara taking on Lio Rush and Action Andretti to earn an AEW World Tag Team title match at Double or Nothing, and Powerhouse Hobbs took on Wheeler Yuta, or as you call him,
The Great Yuta.
The Great Yuta.
Who took a great bump on last week's Dynamite through a table. He disappeared. It was incredible, like a magician. Anyway, you didn't miss too much then, because as we all know, the Hurt Syndicate are just going to beat whoever won that match there. And then obviously Powerhouse Hobbs, he must have taken down the Great Yuta. I've not seen it.
What if MJF costs the number one tag team, costs the Hurt Syndicate against their new challengers?
Oh.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know, but at the minute, MJF seems to be well in with the boys.
He is. Oh, he's in. They got thumbs
He's
up.
officially in, but also they're doing, haven't they announced, are they going to do like an official induction or something?
Contract signing. But
That
MJF wants Mark Sterling to look at his contract before he signs it, and MVP doesn't like the fact that MJF wants to look at the contract.
I can't blame MJF in that situation, I'm
Me
afraid.
too. It's what you would do, wouldn't you?
Of course it is. Even if you were signing for a flat or something.
Yes.
Let alone joining a stable of scary boys. Yeah, it's funny that when I first read this, Tom put these notes together, I thought Black Adam was him just having a little joke. No, it was legitimately the film that aired when Collision ran into its technical issues. So there we go. An unfortunate one for AEW. But in good AEW news, for one member at least, he's done it.
He's bloody done it.
He's done it.
I was at the top of Northumberlandia. It took me about 15 minutes to get there. But Darby Allen's done something nearly as hard by climbing Everest. He got there at 8:50 on Sunday morning. Tracking data, Tom's notes read, posted by Everest Chronicles, show that the weather was in the team's favour as they successfully began their descent a short while later.
Apparently everybody's expected to hear from Darby once he reaches base camp, but he's done it. He's scaled the tallest mountain in the land, and I don't know, I'm not a mountain correspondent. I don't know what to say about it.
I mean, it's no Fuji, is it? Let's be honest. In terms of great mountains, Fuji is better than Everest. No, Everest might be a little bit bigger.
What a hot take.
But in terms of, your peaks and your troughs, your points, your jaggedy bits, all that kind of thing, Fuji's got it all.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Fuji's got none of that nonsense. It's more smooth.
Ah, no.
Oh.
Fuji's got everything you want. You would love to stroke Fuji. Fuji's a better stroke than Everest.
Confirmed on today's wrestling news.
I've been at both.
When will Darby Allen make his AEW return? Well, Fightful originally heard that Darby would be back for the Owen Hart tournament and be featured at Double or Nothing. Obviously, that hasn't come to pass, but the Owen tournament has completed without him. Double or Nothing's this weekend. I feel, though, like his return will be greeted very enthusiastically now that we've had a longer than anticipated break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it did feel like before the trip to Everest that Darby was being primed as the guy to beat Jon Moxley. It now feels like it's going to be either Hangman or Ospreay, hopefully.
Yes. Whoever wins that tournament will, we've said it before, but surely they'll be the ones to beat Jon Moxley.
I don't know, because the coldest white boy in the game is over there now.
Yeah,
in his Newcastle United hoodie.
I didn't know what he was wearing that for.
I asked him on Instagram, and so far he's blanked me. So he is proven to be the coldest white boy in the game.
He's a Nottingham Forest fan.
I know, that's what I was asking. What was the crack? And he just blanked me.
Interesting. But yeah, we'll see when Darby Allen returns. I reckon it will be a big moment. But as you say, where's he going to slot in now?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Blood and guts.
Yeah.
Because that always follows Anarchy in the Arena, doesn't it? And the other team will win. The one that doesn't win.
So you reckon someone will get wiped out and then Darby takes their place?
Something like that.
From the teams that are participating in Anarchy in the Arena?
Maybe. Or maybe there'll be and then who's going to be the mystery guy? And then ding, 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 his song and everything. I've seen wrestling before.
Yeah.
Heading over now to WWE news, Kevin Owens posted a video on Twitter publicising the book Fight Forever, The Ballad of Kevin and Sammy by JJ McGee. But also, he offered an update on his surgery status as well.
Yeah, Kevin's saying, we don't have a surgery date yet. I have not had surgery yet, despite reports on the contrary. We're still going to try and figure out what's the best way to go about it all is, exactly what needs to be done. So we're going to figure it all out still. There was a lot of uncertainty, but hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get clarity and we'll do the surgery and then we'll go from there. I don't know what's happening with my neck, so we'll figure it out.
I hope he does the best for him, and I hope he doesn't, because you hear stories all the time, don't you, about wrestlers getting I don't know, like a less intense form of surgery, I don't know if that's the right word, just so they can get back quicker.
Yeah.
But then that obviously leads to more issues down the line because you've not taken the proper time. I hope he takes all the time he needs.
I think they will, just based off how the promo was done. Obviously, it was a WrestleMania match that was taken off the table for Kevin Owens. So yeah, take all the bloody time you need, Kevin.
Absolutely.
We'll be here waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. John Cena has commented on being R-Truth's childhood hero. This comes off the back of the news that R-Truth will be the next... I shouldn't laugh. He's a serious wrestler.
It's a compelling story.
Yes, R-Truth will be the next man to challenge for John Cena's WWE Championship at Saturday night's main event. R-Truth obviously often refers to John as his childhood hero. John Cena has always ignored this, but finally during this weekend's Philadelphia Fan Expo, he was asked about it and he did have a response.
He says, how in the space-time continuum can I be R-Truth's childhood hero when he's 150 years old? It doesn't make any sense.
John Cena is a very more charismatic than everyone we've ever met combined, right? But I don't want my heel champion saying, what in the space-time continuum? I don't like that choice of words, Ross. When you read it out there, I was like, he'd never said that, did he?
Yeah.
I can picture him saying it in his deadpan way as well. How? In the space-time continuum. Oh.
He would have said every single syllable perfectly as well, though, you know that for a fact. The space-time continuum.
He would have done, yeah.
Yes, I'm John Cena. It's a shame he's not going on with the joke, but then again, he is a heel champion, so I can see why he wouldn't.
How long is that match going to last?
150 years. I don't know. It's going to be... R-Truth's in incredible shape, let's say that. He'll carry the match.
Yeah.
We know that John slowed down, but we've got no evidence that R-Truth has slowed down.
No.
A good, solid 10-minute match.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think we'll get... I'm looking forward to that R-Truth near fall.
Yeah.
Just an instant roll-up or something.
I'm intrigued to see what run-in we'll get, what ref bump spot we'll have, and then what run-in we'll get, because it seems like they're allergic to not just having like a straight wrestling match now, which is yes.
Even against Truth?
Yeah. Name all the main event matches of recent times, they've all got them. Every single one.
And it felt like a lot of them have been like mini versions of the big WrestleMania 40 night too, Cody winning. And a lot of them have felt like that, but...
And at Backlash, I was under the impression it wasn't going to end until we got the first ref bump, and then we got a couple. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I just feel like if there's anyone that John Cena can be clean, nobody won't, will he? He's not doing that at all.
Well, he's here to ruin wrestling.
He is here to ruin wrestling.
Imagine if this is the one where The Rock comes back to take down R-Truth.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I genuinely hope that happens. And now we are going to talk about the new WWE signings. This is because the first season of WWE LFG has concluded. If you don't want any spoilers, beware, because we're about to talk about them right now.
Yeah, the 4 finalists were Jasper Troy, Shiloh Hill, our friend from the dark web, on the men's side, and Xena Sterling and Tyra May Steele on the ladies' side. Troy competed under Team Booker T. Sterling represented Bubba Ray Dudley, while both Hill and Steele were part of the Undertaker's team.
Yes, the final matches were taped ahead of NXT Roadblock in MSG. NXT head and WWE Senior Vice President of Talent Development and Creative Shawn Michaels cast the deciding vote, and he chose Tyra May Steele and Jasper Troy for the winners of Season 1. Shiloh Hill was the one who had the big featured moments in that Battle Royal.
And he's on the dark web.
We don't need to, he's not on the...
He says dark web on YouTube.
For those who didn't see on the podcast, we were talking about Shiloh Hill. I didn't really understand what was going on. Ross mentioned that, and he does do videos on YouTube about the dark web, and Matthew reacted like something terrible had happened.
Yeah.
Did you get what was going on?
I don't quite understand. I've got a vague understanding of what the dark web is, but I don't think he's going to that bit.
He's just talking about it.
He's just talking about the dirty...
But Matthew was like, whoa, stay away from that.
It was like, get your steaks and your garlic out.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much. I don't know. Both are expected to make their NXT in-ring debuts in the near future. That is indeed Tyra May Steele and Jasper Troy.
They should be scared. Did you watch NXT last week?
Yeah.
So I had a really manly segment with The Undertaker and Bubba Ray Dudley. They're not going to be welcomed in the locker room.
No.
Neither of these people.
Well, we saw the 2 women's finalists talking in that kitchen bit backstage at NXT, and then just various other, like, normal NXT roster members were just popping up in the back. I've knocked the mic. Popping up in the background because I'm so scared to just glare at them.
Yeah.
You're not going to be welcome
They're
here.
not welcome.
No.
I would just go home. Even though you've won the competition, just go home. Anyway, Steele, if you want more information, is better known as Olympic gold medalist Tamira, Tamira Mensah Stock, while Troy is Antoine Frazier, a former offensive lineman for the University of Northern Iowa.
And I checked what she's a gold medalist in. Tyra.
Wrestling. Please be wrestling.
It's amateur wrestling. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. It would have been more exciting if it was like volleyball or something, it'd be different.
Right.
No, not.
All right.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, discus then. Right.
Booker T.
Undertaker. Oh, is this true? The Undertaker, as the first ever WWE LFG champion, was presented with a title belt as well. Bless him. You've won enough of them,
They
Mark.
look really cool and manly as well. I just can't get past that fist bump him and Bubba did.
It was powerful.
Oh yeah, we felt the earth shattering over here in Newcastle upon Tyne. But they also got title belts, the wrestlers themselves, with the LFG. They look like Cody's, but with the LFG logo.
Right.
Sorry, they look like Cena's, but with the LFG logo in the top corner. I'm still living in a different world, a much brighter place.
Yes, well, everyone booed him at WrestleMania. They wanted John to win, and look where that's got you now, hasn't it? Thank you very much for watching the news. I've been Jack, this has been Ross. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below, and if there's more news later on today, we will be back with a second news video. Thanks once again, and we'll see you very soon.